This intentional community has been around for 70 years, despite having faced numerous challenges with interpersonal conflict and finances. So I'm going to dive into the details of how they operate and how they've overcome challenges. So this video is perfect for people looking to start or join a community.
I moved here to take the job as the kitchen coordinator and work part-time, 20 hours in the community and share living space with everyone.
The community is structured around a balance of work and financial contribution. People who live here work in various roles, working together to create this beautiful place. And what motivated you to join?
Wanting to move out the city and being in a more social environment, finding a family essentially.
And Braziers was founded during the Cold War by Dr. Norman Glacier. The community was designed to be a place that would encourage dialogue and collaboration between people of different mind and viewpoints. And this approach was intended to foster peace and collaboration between a time when there was a lot of global tension from the war.
I'm Sarah and I've been living here since 2021, but I lived here from 94 for 9 years or so. Eating together is a big deal. People who don't eat here tend to be slightly less part of the community, although you can build up sort of sub-communities who kind of hang out together. That's also possible to happen. It's not entirely healthy because it can be a bit exclusive.
The community uses a structured communication process to ensure that all voices are heard and that decisions reflect the collective will of the members.
So the process goes through the sensory meeting. For an hour and a half, we sit having a meeting without making any decisions. It's just a matter of discussing things and bring group awareness to something. And once the group awareness is there, then it can be taken to the next weekly community meeting where we do make decisions based on everybody's awareness and feelings around things.
There was an issue last week about how do we welcome people of colour and minority groups, Braziers. We know that we're white middle class, and how do we change that? That didn't go to community meeting, but what could go to community meeting out of it are suggestions that were made about positive recruitment, where we could advertise and that sort of thing. That would be a very typical way.
Financial sustainability is a bit of a challenge, but they have a lot of revenue streams.
So we are trying to convert more rooms to make them suitable for people to live in, because it's a very predictable, steady income. And also because we've got so many people who want to live here. It's always a balance between how many strange people you have wandering around and money. And there are Braziers courses that we run specifically. That's what we're trying to grow.
Does that bring in a sustainable amount of income to cover the cost of the community?
Yes, it is starting to. It wasn't for a while. And you could say it's sustainable, but to maintain the building, we actually need more. So we're going to have to fundraise. So we've just employed a fundraiser. Because, for instance, the render is falling off and it's going to cost over $1 million to do it. So there's no way we could earn money to do that.
Braziers building isn't owned by one person. They hold it in a community benefit society, which is a non-for-profit legal entity. And this structure offers a bunch of benefits, including exemption from taxes. However, it also comes with the responsibility of ensuring that all of their activities align with the organization's mission of cooperation and sustainability. Braziers members own the organization. There's about 60 of them. Not all of them live here.
It's quite difficult to become a member. It takes time. You join as an associate. Then if you are active, if you do a lot, you become an active associate. And after 1 year, you're then eligible to membership. So it's generally at least 2 years before you become a member. People say that's not right and residents should become members very easily, but actually what you can find is that once they leave, they're actually not that interested, they move on. So it's not necessarily bad that they have to wait a while. So basically, the members then elect the committee of management, which are the trustees, and they are the employers, they are also the landlords, they are liable for insurance. Obviously, they manage the finances, they set the budgets.
They offer several ways to join, from volunteering, working part-time, or lodging. And volunteers get a comprehensive experience working in a bunch of different areas over a couple of months. And they try to not have people volunteer for shorter periods of time because it actually ends up being more work because you have to train them.
The best way to join the community is to come as a volunteer, preferably for 3 months. Because when you volunteer, you work six hours a day, I think, or 5 days a week. and you do everything. So you get a very good insight into how everything works.
So there you have it. Braziers has been able to operate for 70 years because they focused on communication and financial sustainability. Subscribe if you want more community deep dives, and let me know in the comments what you found inspiring about Braziers.